Yes, welcome back to a brand new episode of DUD SPUD. I'm Maniacal Mac, and as you can see on the corner of the screens, of course, we've got a beautiful, fantastic Brian Thompson special. So, who else is it presented by? Of course, the Brian Thompson Appreciation Society. Okay, so we're going for an episode today from a series called Alien Nation. This originally came out in 1989. And it went on till 1990. This episode itself came out in 1990. It's season 1, episode 19, Rebirth, and it's got Brian Thompson in it. Fun little fact, in 1988 there was a movie they dropped of this. James Caan's in the movie, he's not in this, so that character's played by someone else. Same as Brian, he's also in a movie. He plays Trent Porter, I believe, which I do have the movie to watch. I was umming and ahhing between this and the movie before. I'll do this one first and then do the movie down the line. But yeah, Brian Thompson's in the movie and he's also in this, but he's a different character. So he's the one actor who's been in both the movie and the series. So Brian Thompson is always a legend, isn't it? What else is there to say? The idea of this one, I believe, is like the main guy gets brought back to life, and I think it's Brian who brings him back to life. So he's obsessed with trying to find him. I think that's what it's about. Makes sense. Brian is a god, basically, isn't he? Let's call a spade, isn't it? So yeah. I've never seen the show before. I've heard of it many years ago. I'm fully aware of what it is. The movie I haven't even seen, so I'm looking forward to watching that down the line. So it's got Brian in it as well. So yeah, just thought dip my toes in here with one episode from the show, and then down the line I'll do the full movie. But yeah, anyway, it's got Brian Thompson in it, so you know the rules here. You know, it automatically starts off with SPUD in it. So it's if they manage to fuck it up, then you know. But anyway, I'll leave that. In the words of the legend, I'll let him say it, and then we'll go into it. So, you've got Brian Thompson in your film, so...
Don't fuck it up.
Historic first view of the newcomer's ship. Theirs was a slave ship carrying 250,000 beings.
Actually, I just clocked right. I'm filming this currently 14th of June 2023. This is obviously going to be dropped after that. It was only in the news the other day when they had a whistleblower going, oh, there's definitely aliens, I work for the fucking government and all that. That's all this shit coming out. And then, did I subconsciously choose this from that, or is this just a sign? Are they coming for us? Because if they are and Brian Thompson's an alien, then fucking, yeah, invade all you want, mate. Again, just give me an autograph. We're all good. That kid looks freaky.
So cute. Bye-bye.
They look like a smaller version of the Conex. Not that I look like one either. Right, they've made the massive mistake, right? Even though Brian Thompson's only in one single episode throughout the whole show, he should be top hill. Doesn't matter if he's not in the rest, okay? Guest stars Brian Thompson, first name. You did something right. Fucking big up. Good sign. Good sign. Here looks like a mouth, like someone's going like... Cool effect, I guess?
That beer cooler anymore.
Really? I find the arrangements quite comfortable.
Yeah, well, maybe you're used to tiny little vibrating crawl spaces, but I didn't.
But yeah,
grow
if
up
you've
on a
never
spaceship, okay?
seen the show yourself, again, I'm no expert. First episode I've seen it, but I'm aware of it. In this, there is aliens, we're aware of them, and they're accepted in society, basically. Well, I say accepted in society, I think, you know, there's still people being dodgy, remember, in general, they're accepted. That's why I haven't commented going, what the fuck is an alien with a human? Because I'm aware of that, you know, otherwise I would be like, what the fuck, why, you know, my usual reaction, but that's why.
Is that funny?
What do you know?
And him in the back just laughing as well, like just watching, he's dusting, he's like, hey, yeah.
We had to. After reading several books, I've digested a great deal of information.
Yeah, like what?
What would you like to know?
He really reminds me of,
1961.
fucking hell.
193.
What's that guy on Star Trek, the android guy, the real pale-faced one?
Tink Riviere,
It reminds me of him. This kind of reminds me, right, this shit film, it's that shit, I can't remember the title. It was like some copper guy, some like orc thing,
You hungry?
and he works with him, and then like, he's trying to be a good cop / orc, and like, all the humans eat him and shit. I can't remember what it's called, I'll, you know, put in a clip or some shit here, but this came out well before that, and that thing was clearly ripping this off.
I need to know if shit pop off that you got my back.
Can't hide it, Wood. Humans have physical tells. Like the face.
What's my face?
The human who needs a lot more conjugal love type face.
Gay!
ceremonial cremation of one of their members.
I'm just waiting for Ace Ventura now to pop out like and just be like in the corner of the fucking swimming pool like.
I just can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power.
Got anything else up your sleeve?
It's just my arms.
Anything else up your sleeve? Just my arm.
Thank you.
Like there's
My
dad
son has
jokes
not
and there's
yet
just
completed
like
his journey.
Yeah, well, I
jokes in
disagree
it.
with you on. Yeah, well, EPA violation 444 grants me permission to practice my beliefs. We're very strict on open fires.
He's always rather testy before breakfast.
So yep, here's your good cop, bad cop dynamic in it.
George,
Now that we're out here, it'll only take a minute.
Not gonna have taken a minute. You're taking a fucking minute to get Brian involved in you. Come on.
Working on the fundamentals.
It looks like fucking Joe Biden there. He's gonna fall over now. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Pathetic.
Ah, look at him pelting it. Fair play, he was pelting it then.
Let's go. No, wait, please.
Ah, look at this. Please, let me do, please.
Watch this.
Supposed to be doing detective work, and he's too busy doing this, like. What he's reminding me of as well now, I know I said, it's not Data, that's not the guy's name, the other actor, the other character's name is Star Trek. But anyway, he reminds me now, fucking,
great, George. That's really great. Can we
can't
go
remember
now?
the name's
I'm
character, from Red Dwarf.
Oh, Matt.
I can't think of his name, he's funny as shit, but he kind of reminds me of him.
He's a smig. He's a smig. He's a smig. Hey.
Yeah, Crichton, that's it, innit? That was the character's name, like, yeah. He's like not as funny as Crichton, this guy, but slightly reminds me of him.
Oh, no, Matthew, one more, please. I know.
He's like a kid, like, they've been here for hours. Look at all the balls everywhere, and he's like, oh, one more. Being like an alien, you think he's like, a superior species, like, because they've obviously been able to travel to here. And he's shit at baseball.
Matt, are you alright?
I hope he fucking throws this as hard as he can and knocks him out.
Fire away. What's the situation?
Nice to see somebody.
Be nice to see Brian Thompson. It's Brian! Yes! Wicked! Look at this! Brian, yes, Brian! Ah, it seemed like... Dude, did that kill him? Or knock him out? So, there was me in the beginning saying, like, Brian brings him back to life, and that's why he's obsessed with him, but no, it looks like Brian murdered him. Even better, wicked. Unless Brian comes back to hospital, it's like, oh, sorry about that, mate. Bring him back to life and fuck off.
You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things.
Like he does in fucking X-Files.
I'm not getting anything.
Of course. He's gonna heal her, isn't he? Brian's gonna heal her. He's Jesus. Brian is got God powers. Confirmed. I always thought it. Confirmed. Look. Brian just saved Mulder's mother. Brian don't kill Mulder. Brian is a beast and a legend. Big up Brian.
Get me an amp without your pee now.
So imagine watching this at the time, because that is his side buddy who's been in, like, I imagine all the episodes with him. The time you watch this went, holy shit, what? The fucking guy's dead, like? And it was Brian that killed him. Like, most shows you'd be pissed off like character, you just killed, like, one of the guys. But it's like, Brian killed him. Yeah, well, I can't be that bothered about it then, even if I did like the character. Brian killed him, so... he's got his reasons, always does. Check this out. Bring him back to life. What? Nope, well, they definitely confirmed he's dead, so good effort, Brian. Again, always absolutely important. So it is Brian, he came back and brought him back to life because he felt bad about it. It's a legend. So he's not a bad guy, of course not. I can't believe I doubted him. I'm sorry, Brian.
Who are you?
Did you see the way you went, like, you looked at Brian Thompson and who are you? And Brian just went, oh, bless your soul, you've been living under a rock. How can you not know Brian Thompson?
Days off, George. I would rather stay busy.
Our Lord and Saviour, like.
The doctor said he didn't feel any pain.
I love how she just went, oh, the doctors just said he didn't feel anything. I'm pretty sure he felt Brian fucking holding him up by the neck and smashing his head and electrocuting the fucking brain of it, his own brain, frying it. I'm pretty sure he felt that, love. And Rye's like a mummy now. That'd be so funny, right, if he just gets up and he goes, shit, zombie, and snaps his neck and goes, oh, fuck, reactions, sorry, reactions, shit. Oh, now he's dead, you're gonna start touching his chest up and weirdo. He's gonna, like, bite his neck and drink his blood. Like, I don't know, he's an alien. That might be what they do to their friends. Some form of honor, I don't fucking know. He just grabbed his tit. He's alive. He's running away like, shit, he knows I was touching him up. Quick, kill him, I don't want him telling no one.
Still within the 6-mile radius.
Any idea why he doesn't go any further out than that?
You know what though, right? I'm going to say this character now. This could possibly, in the whole of DUD or SPUD, right? This might be the most relatable person ever. Because for the rest of the episode now, he just needs to find Brian. He's like obsessed. He's like, where's Brian? What's Brian doing? What's he eating for breakfast? What was his joke of the morning? What's his conversation been? Where's he been? What's he been doing? Like, you know, kind of exactly like me.
George. How's he doing?
Yeah.
It's so good to see you back with us.
He's only been gone a day, don't worry. Brian literally brought him back the same day he took him away, like, you know what I mean? I'd be so gutted, like, I'd be like, what, so Brian Thompson killed you, so that's one thing to be proud about, but then he brought you back to life as well? Not only did you die by his hands, but you got brought back to life by his hands. You're the luckiest privileged person in the world. I would never shut up about that. It'd be my conversation every day, everywhere I go. Oh, did I ever tell you about the time Brian Thompson killed me and brought back to life? Yes, Matt, only the fucking 400th time of the fucking morning, shut up! Well, what else is there to speak about in life anymore? Like, what's more interesting than that? Nothing. I don't care about anything else. Who cares? World politics, world wars. Brian Thompson brought me back to life. Trumped.
I can tell you what he smelled like, George. He touched me.
He did more than
He
touch
smelled
you. He slammed
like?
you up against a brick wall. Matt, I still think the hospital released you much too soon.
Don't be disrespecting Brian unless you mean like he smelled like, you know, a fantastic aftershave which would suit his style. Yeah.
You can do a lot of thinking in 3 days.
That would work.
I don't know.
What? You don't know what?
He's still starstruck.
If there was such a being with the losses on our ship, he would be known.
If there was such a being, it'd be known. Yeah, his name's Brian Thompson, duh.
You're welcome to join us in worship.
And worship. If they're worshipping Brian, then fucking right, I'll join you. Like, otherwise, get your fucking cult away from me. There's only one cult, group, Appreciation Society. Only one, okay?
It's not a cult. It's not.
Experience our consciousness and many paths will be lighted.
Yeah. Sure.
Right, I'm only saying this now because it was brought to my mind, not because I'm a fucking sick bastard. I am, but right, they were kind of flirting, this is why I'm bringing it up. If there was like aliens and humans, right, you know what I mean, like, and, you know, smash, like, or whatever.
6-mile radius.
Have sex, breed.
Maybe this thing with Sykes spooked
If they got their own kind of diseases, and we got our own kind of diseases, can you imagine, like, they had something that was impossible for them, and we had something that was impossible for them, and
outside the 6-mile radius.
that would, like, make a super mutated, like,
all the people we've got sleeping
death virus and shit, because something to think about,
On your desk in the morning.
you know.
All right, what about this?
Not saying go around fuck aliens, I'm not saying that, but,
Thanks, I'm fine.
you
Thanks
know,
for making dinner.
after a few drinks, things can happen, so keep in mind, just keep in mind. Educational purposes only.
Oh, is your body,
Educational
sir?
purposes, okay?
Would you like for me to rub it?
Oh, no.
What? Rub it? This is what I'm talking about.
Be alone.
Oh. Of course.
Look how disappointed she is.
Oh, no. No, thanks for coming over and cooking and everything.
I mean, would you risk it for the biscuit though? That's what I mean. At this moment, I'd be like,
Been a long 3 days.
technically, if a human, I could get something like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all a risk anyway. Fuck it,
I'm
fuck
really glad you're
it.
home.
Go to the clinic next day, and I'll be like, fucking hell. You are making us work for our fucking money here. We don't even know what the fuck this is. Good luck, son. Good luck.
Anything.
Thanks.
Dude. Dude, like, I'm not being funny, like. Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Anyway, get the fuck back to Brian. Enough of this shit, because it's making me speak about fucking alien STIs and stuff. You know what I mean? Get back to Brian. So we get all this shit like a flashback, who cares, right? You've got Brian in the show, and you've had him in minimum. Like, if he was in this series more, and this was his introduction, you're just sprinkling him in, fair enough. But this is the only episode we've got of Brian. What the fuck, man? What you need to do is what Weird Science done that when I watched the TV show. Get Brian in it, and he fucking utilised him big time. Big time, like, that's what you need to do.
You, me, in the ring after hours. No rest, no rules. And no partners. Like at the end of Rocky 2.
Yeah. This is amazing. So Brian is the ultimate final boss. That makes all the sense. I hissy fit, fucking hell. Yeah, I'm the same, like, where the fuck is Brian? Fuck! This is awesome. So, like, you hang around these aliens, you get completely naked around a bunch of chicks, and looks like they drug you with some stuff. Where the fuck is my invitation? This looks awesome.
You're not a father, you're nobody. I hope you die. Hey, what are you doing?
Just watch his dad get fucking shot. No, Dad, no. Even though, like, your dad cheated like a prick a second ago, okay. Look at this. The drugs have kicked in, he's having a bad trip, isn't he?
Guess I'm not lube off material.
Have we offended you?
Yeah, we offended you. No. We just can't handle it, love, like, you know what I mean?
But the stuff you fed me in there isn't what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for, Mr.
Brian
Sykes?
Thompson. But the side mission was completely fine. You got a main mission. Brian Thompson, the only side missions, do them. Live your life, experience.
Dad, I think everyone's getting bored with the opening remarks.
Really?
Yeah, tell him, son.
Perhaps we
tell him.
Sorta sucks.
Billy?
Is this kid gonna grow up to be called Butthead?
Dad.
What?
Oh no.
The fuck?
Say hello to what is going to be the #1 Little League team.
Hello.
Can we get to Brian,
well,
please?
And I think you'll find him very knowledgeable about the game.
You know, even teach him how to hold it back properly, like, fucking hell. You're looking successful, happy himself, like, none of them fucking hit a ball.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I get that,
Yes,
and they're
well,
like, fuck off, you're shit, you are, mate.
Something seems wrong, doesn't it?
Yeah, that, there's 10 minutes left, and,
well, that is what they're supposed to do.
Brian's still not in it, and he's not in the next episode either, so he's only in this fucking episode.
Well, you don't think
Come on!
Hey! Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Did you say why?
Yeah, because you're fucking supposed to be in work, and instead you're playing fucking
Emily,
baseball.
tell Albert what's
Be
happening
a
and to take him
copper.
home. I'm not sure how they help me.
Jeez. Yes, there he is. Look at
I'm
that.
so sure he's our man.
He's even wearing like a little buttoned up Hawaiian shirt then. I think that was taken when Brian was on vacation somewhere.
Convenience store was hit at 4:30. He was probably on a break then. And then here on the 7th, the midnight shift. It all fits together, George. We got him. And I'm gonna bring him in.
We're going to bring him in.
So he has been robbing places then, okay, they've confirmed that. So I was like, hold on, why were they chasing him in the first place? He came back to, yeah, alright, so they confirmed he was robbing, killed the guy, and he's like, shit, don't want to do that, came back. This has got to be him, innit? Yes. A bin? Wait, is he a bin man? Yeah, Brian's a bin man. Look how shady he's acting. Ah, look at this. Come on, Brian. Oh, fuck off doing this to Brian, man. He's a good guy. Stop it. Dived on the car, Brian. You could have, like, avoided that.
Give your hand. Nice work, Matthew.
Yeah, thanks.
Poor Brian like that, oh, come on.
Looking at.
The guy you almost killed? Well, it's my party now. Let's go.
The guy you...
It's my own, thanks. You go with me.
The guy who almost killed, he did kill you.
Matthew.
And then he brought you back to life.
Let me enjoy the moment.
Of course.
Enjoy the moment,
I'll finish up
fucking
here.
putting Brian Thompson in
Be
jail.
right back with one of the patrol cars.
You killed me.
Yeah.
You brought me back.
Yep.
Didn't you?
This is not the police department. Why did you bring me here?
Gonna let him go. You got to.
You're gonna tell me what's going on?
I know all about you, man. I saw you.
Then what are we sitting here for?
You can do it, can't you? You can bring people back to life. You can heal people.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
the hell's a big secret?
You humans cannot deal with all that we have within us. I am to take from those who have more than they need and give it to those without food or clothing.
He's Robin Hood.
Laws on paper do not mean as much as the laws of existence. Some of us are chosen to remind the world of that.
Robin Hood. Look how nice he's being.
You can save us.
That's why you can't put him in jail.
Good can be raised just as easily as evil. You see why the gift must be kept within.
Yep. Brian is a gift and it
Garbage
needs to be
man
kept
saved
within
the
for sure. For sure.
What did a carpenter's son do?
Carpenter's son, he's talking about Jesus. Ah.
Why don't I show you?
So, are you Jesus, Brian? Is that what you're getting at? You comparing yourself to him?
Rabbit. The second he had a shot, he took it.
He was cuffed in the back of your car.
George, we'll talk about this later. Right now, I'm going after
Look at his acting now. He's really fucking been convincing.
You deal with me now. George, get a shotgun and back me up.
Unless he did, like, escape, and that'll suck if he tries to, like, shoot him off a roof or something. That'll suck. It'll be like that fucking movie again, won't it? Rage and Honor, innit? Where he fucking falls off the roof. No, don't. No! Oh, get fucked. Get fucked. Look at that!
Yeah, go on, Brian.
Are you serious?
No, Brian.
Brian dived off the ledge.
She survived this, so can you. Come on, mate. Oh, no.
Brian here. Trying to smash his way in. So he did generally escape then.
Freeze, Rabbit, it's all over!
Yes, Brian! He didn't even aim for him.
I believed you, man.
Look, it's over. I lied. I'm just a garbage man.
I lied.
This Melanie.
You have the right to remain silent.
Get away from him, George.
What are you really angry at?
Get away from him.
What is it?
Yeah, why are you so pissed at Brian? I'm with this guy.
I believed him.
I believed him.
He said he could do it.
But he did. This guy's a whiny bitch.
I can still see him at the hospital. Touching me.
Touching me?
Even now.
This is why he's acting that way. Brian, what did you do? That scene was deleted for sure.
Why not? That's perfect. It was...
I hope when they turn around, Brian's fucking gone. That'll be amazing.
He's been dying for 25 years.
His dad's been in the coma for 25 years after getting shot.
I really didn't want him to die.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
I love how they've gone to the hospital anyway. They had Brian there and he just cut away from that. So I'm guessing obviously he didn't run away. Like, they just put him in jail then, did he? Even though he saved fucking life, mate. I got something I want to say to you, Dad. Brian Thompson could have brought you back, but I fucked up. Okay, so that was Alien Nation, Season 1, Episode 19, Rebirth, Brian Thompson special, of course. So, with this one, what to say about this one? Kind of did the, something we've seen a lot. Let's get Brian Thompson involved, only to utilise, I don't know, about 10 to 15% of the episode of him in. Come on, what are you doing? Should be all Brian Thompson. It was alright though, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? If you're a fan of this show, or if you're a fan of it, they do cover quite a bit of things which is going to be relevant in it, you know, like the one of the main dudes, like father who's still in a coma. It's like, oh shit, he's still in a coma, and you know, he's trying to come to terms with all that stuff, like, so that would obviously play and be interesting if you're into the character. But I watched this for Brian in it, so Brian's a legend in it. He is a good guy, you know, he's doing some robberies now, he's a big man, you know, but obviously I'm guessing implying he's struggling to get by, so he's doing his robberies and that. He's not harming no one, like, you know, he's, yeah, robbery or whatever, but he kills a guy, he don't mean to, and he brings him back to life, and then, yeah, kind of like from that point on, the guy's kind of obsessed with him. So yeah, I fully understand this guy. I would be I am obsessed with Brian. He has never even killed me nor brought me back to life, and I'm obsessed with him. So I get this guy on that sense, you know. But on this one, really, like, you know what I mean? It should have been a lot more Brian. Like, there was like some other things they were going with in here. They should have minimised that and really gone on the thing about Brian and used that more. As so much more interesting. So on the line this one here, because like it was like not enough Brian in there, but because there was enough in the show and Brian was good when he was in it, I'll just give it a SPUD, okay? Just like, you know what I mean, it was close to a dud, but Brian, it's hard to give something a dud with Brian in unless they completely fuck him over, which he technically did on you, but I don't know, like, you know what I mean. Yeah, it was alright. Anyway, down the line, I look forward to watching the movie which came out a year before. I don't know if this season is supposed to be related to the film and is following straight on there. However, Brian's a different character entirely. So, you know, this is a one and done of Brian being this guy, and in the movie it'll be a one and done then. But I will watch a movie down the line as well. But hope you've enjoyed. If you've seen this movie yourself, what did you think of it when you watched it? Or sorry, this series yourself? Or if you've never seen it, like, you know, does this interest you? Make you want to watch it? Like, you know what I mean? Put your thoughts in the comments and whatnot. Anyway, I've been Maniacal Mac. Thanks for joining. Until next time, peace out.
Maniacal Mac.